Sea Ray. Every moment perfectly crafted.
Welcome to the SPX 230 stern drive walkthrough. So before I start on the walkthrough, I want to talk a little bit about the gel schemes that are available for this boat. So we have a 3-zone that's available, which is your bottom, then you have your mid-hull, then you have the rest of your hull side. Then you can do a hull side with graphics, or you can do a full hull with graphics. This boat is actually a hull side in Neo Mint Green with a white bottom, a really fantastic color for model year 21. So now let's take a look at the rest of the transom of this boat. So I'm standing on the transom of the SPX 230 stern drive, and the first thing you'll notice is I'm standing on some sea deck. So you have two options for sea deck. You have brown and you have gray. The other nice feature that's on the stern drive that we can't do on the outboard is a submersible swim step. So basically this flips down into the water like that, makes your entry into the water easy and your exit from the water very easy as well. So in case you don't want to use a swim step, you can always go to the ladder, which is a 4-step ladder. That 4th step really helps you get on the boat very easily. And then we have a grab handle right here that's located to help pull yourself on. Then if the kids or the dog are out in the water swimming, the really nice feature here is pulling up the backrest, putting it up, and being able to sit here and enjoy the water with a backrest with the family in the water. Now let's take a look at the cockpit. Here we are at the walkthrough of the SPX 230 stern drive. One of the things I wanted to point out is the battery charger that's located here at the stern, so it makes it easy to plug it in and charge your batteries overnight. The other thing that's really nice is your batteries are located right here in this walkthrough storage. So a nice cam style latch to suck it down and keep it quiet while you're underway. The other thing that's really nice about the SPX 230 is the transom door that locks into place, keeps small dogs, children in the boat while you're underway. And then we'll start to make our way through the boat a little bit further, and you can see the sea deck carries through into the cockpit. We have probably one of my favorite features of this boat. Nice little storage locker right here in the walkway, great place to put shoes and dock lines. And then lastly, before we walk into the cockpit, we'll talk about the battery charger right here on your port wall. On the aft side, you got a dual battery switch because this has a dual battery option. Now let's take a look at the cockpit. So now we're in the cockpit of the SPX 230. Let's talk about the port side a little bit. So new for model year 21, we have a 3-position seat in the SPX 230 and the SPX 230 outboard. So the way this works is you pull it up, that's your forward facing position, there's your aft facing position, and then you can turn it into a bench seat. What's really nice in addition to that is you don't lose any of your storage. So you still have your storage compartment here, you still have a storage compartment right here. The other thing you have is you have your nice block chain accent with this dune upholstery. So we have 3 upholstery options for model year 21. You have dune, ivory, and stone. All have the black accents, not the brown accents that were on the dune and ivory last year, but you have black across the board. And then stone had medium gray for 20, and 21 we have the black as well. So moving forward on the port side, we have the head with a pump out in it. So it's a very nice feature on a 23-foot boat. You won't find many boats that are 23 foot that have a head on the port side. So now let's take a look at the in-floor storage on this boat. So it's a really nice storage area right here. So you snap up your infinity. While I'm doing that, we can talk about the flooring options. So there's 3 flooring options you can get on this boat. You can get snap-in carpet, you can get snap-in sea deck, or you can get the snap-in infinity like you see here. And 2 color options. You can do it in brown and gray. So now you can see your in-floor storage area. It's nice. It's got gas struts on it, cam latches, and an A-side finish on this, so it looks nice and clean. So when you're down in here and everybody's looking around the boat, it looks like a well-equipped and finished boat. So here we are at the L-shaped seating in the SPX 230. So before I start down the starboard side, I wanted to show you something that's really nice in this boat. You have a nice little pop-up latch here that allows you access to the motor. So this has a 4.5 liter, 250 horse engine in it. It's going to run about 40 to 42 miles per hour. As we keep moving along, you can see that we have a nice cooler storage dedicated here. You have your LED accented lighting. You have your table holder here. We have cup holders with LEDs in them for lighting. This cushion removes, so you have more storage back here. And then your starboard cushion removes as well with a dedicated storage. So this boat's equipped with a standard audio system. The reason I can tell that is I look at the speaker here and it doesn't have the nice chrome finish on it. So let's move forward and get to the helm of this boat. So we're moving up the starboard side here, and the first thing I wanted to point out was the helm seat. So you've got a nice helm seat with the black accent here. You've got the bolster that raises up and down, and it has a nice blockchain insert panel in it. And then you have your contrast panel here on the side as well, next to your throttle. As we look at this, we got the black visor up here on the dash. We have the standard gauge package, which does come with a depth finder, your Elm Burl gray switch panels, and the Fusion SRX 400. Then we have the upgraded steering wheel, black polish that comes standard with the boat, with the Sea Ray logo in the middle. Now let's move forward to the bow. So here we are in the bow of the SPX 230 stern drive, and one of the new features for model year 21 is the bow anchor locker. So it'll hold a nice anchor in here. It's got a cleat in here so you can tie off, and then what we've done is we've added storage for your rope and chain right here in the bow. You didn't lose any storage under your seats. You still have plenty of storage under there. And then you have your black accent panels with your contrast stitching here, stainless steel grab rails, and your blockchain accents here in the back with the black stitching. One of the last things before I move back is you have a nice stainless steel latch for your windshield. These are very nice to hold your windshield in place while you're underway or the boat's moored. So let's move to the back of the boat and close this walkthrough out. So that concludes our SPX 230 stern drive walkthrough, but before I go, I wanted to talk about two new packages for model year 21, the Elite and Elite Plus. So what do you get with the Elite package? Well, the first thing you get is SeaDeck on the swim platform, you get a submersible swim platform, you get a Bimini top, and you get the LED lighting package like we talked about. Then we have the Elite Plus package, which also includes all the content from the Elite package, but gives you a few upgrades. So you get the Premier audio system, you get the tower versus the Bimini, you get the 9-inch Simrad, and you get the bow filler cushions. These are options that we find go out on our boats most of the time. So that's why we wanted to create these new packages to make it easier for you to order your boat. We look forward to talking to you next time. Thank you.
Sea Ray. Every moment perfectly crafted.